How's it going, lads? Marshall here, and welcome yourselves to another review on the channel. This is actually the second review of today. The first one was Rafa Varane. If you did miss that, I'll leave a link to that down in the description below. But make sure you check it out. It was a centre-back review. I don't normally do them, but I'm trying to kind of improve my reviews upon centre-backs, CDMs, goalkeepers, full-backs, etc., etc. So you guys can kind of get an idea of the full kind of list of players I like and don't like. And in terms of today, this is my fourth experience with Fred on this game. I had him at Gamescom, I had him on the demo, had him at the capture event, now I've got him on the full game. What are my thoughts on the card? I'm going to share with you them today. So guys, if you do enjoy, you know what to do. Smash a like on this Fred review straight away. Let's aim for 1,000 likes for Fred, and if you do like the content of the channel, stick around, drop a subscription to the channel, and let me know who to review as well on this this page. So guys, let's get into the review. So here we go. Now the Brazilian is quite a fee. I mean, I was lucky I actually packed this guy, but in terms of the fee you've got to pay just for the normal card is 30 to 40,000 coins. Now that fee's enhanced right now due to him being into Wants to Watch, and that always boosts the price of their kind of like non-rare or rare items. This is a gold rare item. It boosts the price of that up because obviously they're not available upon packs or anything like that. So in terms of Fred, his price is quite escalating right now, 30 to 40,000 coins on the Xbox and on the PlayStation. I paid nearly 50 games for the card, so did get a really good feel for him. He's got 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot, height to high work rates, and he's predominantly left-footed, 5'7" tall, and some good stats. I'm not going to say amazing stats because they're not amazing stats. They're quite decent, but it makes him like fit kind of the meta on this game in terms of what he does bring to the table. He doesn't bring strength. Let me tell you that straight away. He doesn't bring strength. He's got 61 strength, 73 aggression. It's a no bueno in terms of pushing people off the ball. It's just no good at that. In terms of the attack and positioning, it's 69. No, just no. It's terrible going forward. His positioning is all off. Due to high work rates as well, he's up and down the pitch like a yo-yo. And yeah, his positioning is affected by that. His defensive position and interceptions is 80. Not too bad, but in game, the high attack and work rates, it's not too good. In terms of the pace of the card, 77 acceleration, 81 sprint speed, he does feel quite pacey in game. Hence why pace is one of the pros upon this card. Now in game, what can he do? He can score goals. I'll give him that. He's got 74 finishing, but my good God, he can score goals. Not that attempt, it was saved by the goalkeeper, but he will get the ball back. We get the ball in defense with Rafa Varane, who again, I reviewed earlier in the day. Make sure you check that review out as Martial picks up the ball. If you want to review Martial, still haven't done him, make sure you like this video and let me know in the comment section below as my Fred bends one into the back of the net. Now he can do that on this game. He doesn't have curve, 70. He doesn't have finishing. What allowed that to go in the back of the net? He doesn't have his long shots are 76 as well. So why are these finesses going in the back of the net? Time shooting. That was a time finish. Double tap B. I got it right on the finesse, and they're just OP on this game. So you can score like the best of them on this game if you do get it right on the time finish. That was a great strike there from Fred. Hence why I don't have finishing or shooting or anything like that within the pros. I've got dribbling though. His dribbling is outstanding. From midfield on this game, sometimes you need to link up the play. You need to have good dribbling. You need to be kind of fluid with your movements and stuff like that. Fred is very good on the pass. His short pass is 85, so passing is definitely a pro for him. And it hasn't even made the list, lads. Haven't even made the list because what I want to talk about is the dribbling. Look at this close control there. Beautiful. I was going to say beautiful, but that was sensational from Fred. It was just bloody brilliant, to be honest. As the close control, he turns very quickly. Due to the agility that he's got, 84. The bounce that he's got, 87. The dribbling stat isn't that great, it's 79, but the dribbling in game is very good, and of course that is enhanced by his 4-star skills, 4-star weak foots. You can definitely pull them off in game. As you see the ball go across the area into Fred, and with the left peg he bends it in the back of the net. Speaking about the 4-star combo, 4-star weak foot, that wasn't on his weak foot, that was on his preferred foot, but the other strike just before was on his right. He can definitely bend them in with his weak foot on the game, hence why the 4-star combo is a pro. Agility, he turns quick with the ball. You need that in midfield because you need it out of his feet every now and then, and Fred, he can definitely do that on this game. The balance allows him to kind of slalom through challenges and keep his balance while getting knocked off balance due to the lack of strength that he does possess. And with that lack of strength, he doesn't hold any physical presence within the midfield. He can't push people off the ball when they're in possession of the ball. There's a new I don't know what system it's called specifically, but it's a new kind of what is it? It's like a strength battles. it's like battles in terms of 50-50 battles. That's the one. That is the one I'm thinking of, as Lucas Sky's that one. But 50-50 battles on this game. Fred's not going to win many of them due to the strength that he does possess. As he plays the ball to Lacazette, Lacazette will return it back to Fred, and Fred plays a pivotal role in this goal. He does very, very well on basically the link-up play. He's a great link-up player in this game, and that's what you need to use him for. You need to link him up in midfield with the strikers, the fellow midfielders, the wingers, and just do the 1-2s in midfield, because his short pass is very bloody good. And of course, high work rates. What do you need? You need good stamina. His stamina is 87. Fan-bloody-tastic. It is great, honestly, it really is, because with that stamina, you can do what you want on this game in terms of running him into the ground, and that's what I tended to do in game, just run him into the ground because of the stamina and his high work rates. That's just what I did. In terms of the cons with the card, I spoke about a couple of them already. Strength is numero uno. He's not strong. He's not strong in any sense of the word. He's a bit aggressive in the challenge, 73 aggression, I'll give him that, but strength-wise, he's not as strong as Nox. Well, I don't know how strong the Ox is on this game, but he's not as strong as Nox, lads. He really isn't. Positioning-wise, defensively, not great. Offensively, even worse. So what you need to do is not force him the ball, anything like that. Just give him the ball every now and then and do 1-2s and manually move him up the pitch yourself using the LB modifier. LB and pass is the 1-2. It makes him do a run. And yeah, you want to do that moving up the field. So lads, let's get the overall rating of this card, because I reckon he's a good player. He's not an amazing player. He's not a brilliant player. He's nothing like this. He is average at best. Hence why he's getting an average rating. Average rating on this game for an amazing player is like a 9. For a good player, like a decent player, like a great player, is possibly like an 8.5. A good player would be an 8, and the rest is like a shy player would be 1. If I despise a player, he would get like a 0 out of 10 and stuff like that. If they're worse than that, silvers would go up to like a 5, bronze would up to a 2, and golds would be like 5+. So in terms of that, he's not a non-rare, he's not shite, he's not bad, he's not brilliant, he's average, lads. So if in terms of the rating, he's going to get the rating of an 8.0. Average rating for an average card on this game. Well, he's a little above average. Let's just say that, because he is good on this game. He can link the play very well. He can score goals. As you've seen in this review, he can pass the play. Like I said link up play. In terms of dribbling wise, 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot, decent agility, decent balance, stamina to end stamina wars. It's 87. It's just great. In terms of value for coins then, lads, he's getting an 8.6 because right now his price is escalated due to him being out of packs. But when he comes back into packs, that price will go down. I reckon it will anyways. And once it does come down to like 20 to 30k, that's when he's kind of worth it. Between 10 and 20, that's when he's definitely worth it. And between 0 and 10, buy. In terms of the enjoyment rating, it's 9.0 because I did get enjoyment out of the card. Because I scored some good goals. I enjoyed what I experienced with this card over the course of like 46 games. Is it 46 games? Yeah, 46 games. 8 goals, 10 assists. I did like what I did see from this card. He's got a bit of an aggressive side in him as well. Did get 1 red card and 4 yellow cards. Crazy. In terms of similar players, we have Rabiot. You know how good Rabiot is on this game. Very overpowered card. We have Leon Goretzka. And we have Luka Modric as well. 4-star. Same as this guy. And the key pro is the stamina, because the stamina is just great. The key con is the strength. The best chem style for me. I don't know in this area, because if you want him for the attacking, put a hunter on him. If you want him for defense, put a shadow on him. If you want to boost his agility even more, engine, like marksman, etc. What I put on him was a catalyst, and it seemed to work for me. So that's the best chem style I can offer you, because I use that chem style. If I didn't use the chem style on the card, I wouldn't be saying this is the best chem style for the card. Throw back to the Aubameyang review. I didn't just do the Aubameyang review in 6 or 7 games. I used them like 40 games before that, before I sold him, before I bought him back, and the chem style I had before then was engine, hence why I did recommend engine on the card. I didn't review him solely off like I said, Hawk. I didn't review him just off Hawk. I reviewed him off engine and other chem styles as well, so that's why you got a bit misconstrued upon that review, but we're not here for that. We're here for Fred. He doesn't break in the top 10. Who did break in the top 10 today was Rafa Varane. Again, if you want to see that review, links in the comment section below. But lads, that's going to be it for this one. I hope you have enjoyed. This is Fred, this is my review, and I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section below today. But for now, smash the hell out of that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, and as always, lads, I will catch you all next time.